getting ready, making sure I'm lined up.
As we told you before, backing up a big rig takes talent and paying attention to details. It also plays a major role when you have to use your winch and slings to carry a load. Today we're going to demonstrate how to back up the right way to a boiler and to load it properly with the slings and winch.
We're going to load it up on the trailer, and then backing up, I had to keep an eye on, make sure there's nobody in my path. Everybody's in the safety zone, and I want to back it up as square as possible. And when we get back there, I want to stop so just enough room so I can get my sling on, run the line out, and get ready to load it. Now we're going to take the sling off the back of the trailer. Now we want to put it around the ears of the building. Then we're going to run the line out and suck it up and get ready to load. Well, we're going to be putting these corner pins in because you need them when you load your load. The pins, they're more or less to direct your load straight onto your trailer. Keep it from sliding off the sides. Sometimes you'll get mud on your skid, ice, or it depends, rocks. Anytime there's going to be stuff sticking onto your skids. And it'll actually stop on your roll and it'll throw your building off to the side. And if you don't have those pins on your 45, like on the outside of your roll, that building or pipe dub could slide right off the side of your roll. And I have actually had buildings slide to the pins. Run out the line, make sure it's all straight and uniform. You got to run your line out. When you do that, you got to keep it tight. When you're sucking back, if your line breaks, you got to watch because a line will break with no warning. It's just bang, and it's gone. And they fly anywhere. So you got to watch who's around you. As soon as you get your load sucked, like your winch line, sucked right back to your building, that's going to be the hardest time where your winch line, your sling, when it's coming directly up and over top of your roll, if anything's going to break, that's when it's going to break. The sling is hooked up, dogs are out. And keep in mind when you are lifting your building, wherever it over centers coming up onto your trailer, it's going to over center the same place. So when you're unloading it, so you don't drop anything, you want to keep an eye on where it is going to over center. It's just about there. There we go. Set her down, nice and gentle, and we're on. We want to try and do it as gentle as possible. Buildings like this, the insides of them are pretty fragile, even though they're built out of steel. Don't really want to get too rammy with them. When your building does want to over center, some buildings don't really waste any time to over center, and they'll go over quick. When they do, sometimes they'll make a pretty big bang.
Throughout this video, Keith was working by himself, but oftentimes he works with a swamper, and when that is the case, it's very important for the swamper and the driver to be on the same page.
Usually there's a driver that's in their bed truck, swamper is on the ground all the time, and usually when you get to your lease, your swamper is picking your loads, like putting your slings on, directing your bed truck, helping other trucks, helping winch tractors do what I was just explaining, plus spotting loads, doing everything on the groundwork. Without a swamper, the driver's going to be pretty tired at the end of the day.
As always, fast trucking emphasizes doing the job the right way, and more importantly, the safe way.